Hi, I'm Bob Clay at the National Weather Service with the Alaska statewide weather. There's numerous blizzard warnings along with winter weather advisories for snow on the northern tier of the state there. So for your latest information on these hazards, please check weather.gov. Okay, on today's weather map, we have a low pressure center which is over the Arctic Ocean, and we have a frontal system extending from that south to along the northwest coast there to another low pressure center which is over the Gulf of Anadyr, and then pretty much a stationary front extending across the Bering Sea. Broad southwest flow in advance of that frontal system spread rain over most of the Pribilof Islands with snow along the Kuskokwim Delta coast, Yukon Delta, up towards Norton Sound, and on the northern tier of the state with blowing snow conditions along the northwest coast. Now for tonight's weather, we're expecting that frontal system to move slowly eastward, so we'll look for snow and blowing snow along the Arctic coast and pretty much along the Brooks Range as well as the northwest and western coast, and we'll see rain mixed with snow with the frontal system continuing south along the Pribilof Islands. We'll see another low pressure center moving up towards the Alaska Peninsula, spreading rain to that area. High pressure will be pretty much entrenched over south central Alaska and the Gulf Coast, producing just clear skies and some patchy fog with windy conditions developing over in southeast Alaska. As we get into Friday's forecast, we'll see windy conditions pretty much near Haida Gwaii in the southern portion of the Panhandle with patchy fog but generally clear skies over south central and the eastern mainland. And along the Arctic coast, extending down towards St. Lawrence Island, the frontal system continues in that area with snow and blowing snow expected along the Beaufort Sea coast and along the northwest coast with rain and snow mixed down towards the Pribilof Islands, and rain and snow moving into Bristol Bay with rain spreading to Kodiak Island by the afternoon hours. On Saturday, we'll see this frontal system over the mainland starting to move through the central mainland, extending down basically from the Beaufort Sea coast near Dead Horse all the way down towards King Salmon and Bristol Bay. We'll see snow in advance of that with maybe a mixture of rain and snow along the Bristol Bay and south central, and then along the Arctic coast we'll see snow, and on the backside basically from Barrow westward we'll see some very windy conditions, northerly winds with a lot of blowing snow and snow showers over in those areas with high pressure. With the Alaska statewide weather, I am Bob Clay.